Chioma stood before the mirror, her reflection a haunting reminder of her new reality. The ornate beads around her neck fell heavy, each one a symbol of chains that now bound her to Obinna, the man she swore to hate, the man she now called husband. Outside, the village of Nobi buzzed with celebration, but inside, Chioma's heart was a battlefield. 2 years ago, her father's chieftain's celebration had been the happiest day of her life. Their compound was alive with music, laughter, and the sweet aroma of jollof rice and roasted goat meat. Chioma's father, a proud and honorable man, had stood tall, his face glowing with the respect of his kinsmen. But amid the merriment, Obinna appeared, tall, intense, his dark eyes smoldering with anger. A wealthy businessman with a hunger for power. He confronted Chioma's father over a disputed piece of land. "You will regret this." Obinna had sworn, his voice as cold as the Harmattan wind. Weeks later, Chioma's father was found dead, his body sprawled in the village square. The whispers started immediately. It was Obinna, they said. He wanted the land. He wanted power. But without evidence, Obinna walked free, while Chioma's family was plunged into despair. Her brother, Chuka, vowed to avenge their father, but their family's finances crumbled, and Chioma found herself struggling to keep their home. Then, like a snake slithering into a wounded heart, Obinna returned. He came with an offer Chioma couldn't refuse: marry him, and he would clear all their debts. Chioma's world spun. How could she marry the man who had destroyed her family? But with her mother's health failing and Chuka drowning in debts, Chioma swallowed her pride and said yes. On their wedding night, Chioma lay stiffly beside Obinna, her eyes staring at the ceiling. When Obinna tried to touch her, she recoiled. "Do not forget, Obinna," she whispered, her voice a dagger wrapped in silk. "You are the man who took my father's life." Obinna said nothing, but his jaw clenched, the muscles twitching beneath his skin. Days turned into weeks, and Chioma became a ghost in her own home. She drifted through Obinna's mansion, her eyes cold, her heart frozen. But beneath the surface, something simmered, a burning desire for the truth. Chioma began to dig, her every move calculated, her every step a dance with danger. Then she overheard them, Obinna and Namdi, Obinna's right-hand man. Namdi's words sliced through the air like a blade. "I did it for you. Obinna, I ordered the hit. Your hands are clean." Chioma's knees buckled. The ground seemed to vanish beneath her feet. Obinna's face twisted in shock. "You killed her father?" he roared, grabbing Namdi by the collar. "You murdered him?" For the first time, Chioma saw it. The agony in Obinna's eyes, the torment of a man who had been living a lie. But before she could speak, Namdi lunged at her, fury blazing in his eyes. "You should have stayed quiet," he hissed, raising his fist. But Obinna moved faster, shielding Chioma with his body. In the struggle, Namdi was overpowered and arrested, his screams echoing through the night. In the hospital, Obinna lay pale and wounded, his eyes fluttering open to find Chioma sitting beside him. Her hand found his, their fingers entwining. "You saved me," she whispered, her eyes brimming with tears. "Why?" Obinna swallowed, his voice hoarse. "Because somewhere along the way, I stopped being your enemy. I became your husband." Chioma's heart clenched, and for the first time, she allowed herself to see him. Not as a man she vowed to hate, but as the man who risked his life for her. Leaning down, she pressed her forehead against his. "Perhaps love is not always born from joy," she whispered, her breath warm against his skin. "Sometimes it rises from the ashes of pain."